You know, a little while back ago, a friend of mine showed me this live stream a couple of lawyers were having. They were discussing different things. This one lady, who's obviously really beautiful, was lamenting her mating choices, talking about how all the guys that she wants, they don't want her.
Oh, my friends tell me that I look at dating the way I look at my career, and the way I look at my career is that, like, I see something, I
Sense.
want it, I go after it, and then I make it happen. But it's like you can't do that in dating because then it just makes the guy feel like
skittish.
I've had a guy that liked me.
It'll make him skittish.
Yeah, it's like, okay, like you're not trying to close a deal, Ari, but that's just how my brain works. Is like if I want something, I go for it. And a lot of times I'll get the at bat with the guy, like I'll go on a date and we'll be talking, and then I don't know if I scare them off because I'm like all in, or I want either all or nothing. But it's also like I don't have I mean, I guess I would have time if I was in my 20s to relax and not, but also now I'm kind of like, well, do you like me or not? And I don't have time to like date for 5 years and figure it out.
Just kind of that same classical thing that ladies do, just kind of complaining about nothing really. Men just don't meet her standards. And the men that she does want, they don't want her, apparently. The Chads, the Tyrones, the high-value males. And so, another lady comes along to reinforce this opinion. To reinforce that a lot of guys, they just don't measure up. She tells us how she humbled herself to date one of her friends.
You guys were talking about this because I feel like a lot of the implication that I'm hearing is like, you should go for the guy that you normally don't go for or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was one time where I was like, I'm going to humble myself and go for my guy friend who's maybe not that conventionally attractive and is like just nice and is like, I'm always going to be here for you. Treated me like 3 months later, dog shit. Was like the worst relationship ever.
Really?
So like,
How
yeah,
long were you?
So I think this is her sister. I think it's someone's sister here on this panel who comes to tell us how she humbled herself to date one of her friends. She humbled herself to be with him. Now, interestingly enough, the response to that was something that I just didn't catch on at first. She's talking about how it ended up being poor and ended poorly, and the guy tried so hard to date her, finally was with her, and kind of became craptastic. One of the lawyer guys there pointed out that he probably sensed that you didn't actually like him.
it was
Yeah,
a
because
ton.
he realized you didn't respect him.
Oh,
It could
maybe.
be. Could be, but that's something I just
No,
kept
no,
thinking of.
no man wants to be with a woman who he doesn't think respects him.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
you can't
I want to ask you,
emasculate
Franco, I want to
men.
ask you a
the
question.
thing though is at that point I really did care about him and I really wanted to make it work and he just treated me like garbage. So
He did not believe that about you, or he would not have
Mhm.
treated you like garbage.
Mm.
No man who believes a woman is 100% behind him treats her like garbage. That doesn't happen. That's
Well,
not a thing.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. He probably did realize you didn't actually like him with your own behavior. So the problem isn't that you humbled yourself. The problem is that you took pity, and then you probably didn't treat him well, so he started treating you poorly. Here's the thing that I find rather goofy. The idea that a woman has to humble herself to date a man is so ridiculous to me that the only way I can describe how silly, how foolish, how nonsensical it is to have that sentiment is to use some Pokemon analogies. Seriously, trying to date women is like trying to catch a Pokemon, okay? But instead of like a team of 6, you can only get one. It's like Digimon, but it's Pokemon. Don't worry, I got a point. You find one, you gotta catch one. Right? You got your Pokeballs, spitting game. Some of you guys got regular Pokeballs. Some of us have Great Balls, Quick Balls. Some of us got Master Balls even. Only a few, really. But Ultra Balls. You go into the wild, you go into the tall grass, you get attacked by a Pokemon. And what do you find? Just a normal, average Pidgey. That's you, ladies. You are the Pokemon. We gotta catch you. And you wanna know something? You are not that special. You are not that wonderful. You are a Pidgey. You're Pidgey. You're Rattata. you guys, sorry to say, are not all the most amazing, wonderful Pokemon in the world. You guys are walking around like you're all legendaries. Like you're the greatest thing that could ever happen to anyone who ever crossed paths with you. But that's not true. You guys over here walking around acting like you're bloody Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. You're not. You're Pidgey. You are a Pidgey. You're just like everyone else. You're not that special. You're not that amazing. But you want to know something? If I catch you, you're my Pidgey. Okay? You don't have to be a shiny Pidgey. You're my Pidgey. You don't have to have the best IVs. Not for me. You're my Pidgey. If I go out into the tall grass and I see a Rattata, guess what? That's you. You're a Rattata. You're not Raticate yet. You're a Rattata. And if I catch you, you're my Rattata. You are not the greatest thing since sliced bread. So much smoke has been blown up your butt. You think that you're just wonderful and magnetic. You're not. You're a human. You drink water like I drink water. You get sick like I get sick. You go to work like I go to work. You got bills to pay like I got bills to pay. You are a normal human. You don't need to humble yourself to be with another person. Someone who cares about you, someone who loves you, someone who wants your life to be better is not humbling yourself to be with them. What, you don't like looking at them? They don't have that nice chiseled face, that nice jawline? Well, you know what they do have? Love for you, care for you, consideration for you. And if that's not good enough for you, my friend, you're just an arrogant twerp. But let me tell you something once again. You aren't that special. And it's not even about tearing you down, because you want to know something? Guess what? You're a Pidgey. You're just like every other, you're a Bidoof! You're just like every other person in the world. But guess what? If you want to get to the next stage of the evolution, if you want to go from Pidgey to Pidgeotto, guess what you got to do? You got to train. And my love and my care, the investment in their relationship, and this analogy, this goofy analogy to show you how nonsensical it is to think that way, is my investment in you. Training you, don't think too hard about it. You train, shut up. Training, evolving, working together, going on a journey, fighting the gym leaders, fam. That's what's going to get you from Pidgey to Pidgeotto. And from Pidgeotto, it's going to get you to Pidgeot. But you got to train. You got to invest. You got to be there for the long haul. You don't have to be the greatest Pidgey who ever lived, but you're my Pidgey. You don't have to be the best Psyduck, but you're my Psyduck. You guys aren't Entei. You're not Suicune. You're not. You're not Latios and Latias. You're not legendary Pokemon. You girls think that just because you're shaped like Mewtwo, it means you are Mewtwo. You're not Mewtwo. You're not up there. You're not the final boss of the game. Okay? You're normal. Just like everyone else is normal. And a lot of these ladies, you walk around and act like you guys are Lucario. You're not Lucario. You might be Railu, maybe. You might be a little infant Pokemon. You're not Lucario yet. You need friendship. You need people to invest. Listen, check this out. Some of you ladies think that you are special. And you want to know something? Some of you guys are genetically blessed. You've got beautiful green eyes. Some of you guys have nice natural fat asses. Some of you have nice titties, a nice shape, a nice frame. Some of you guys are Eevee. But here's the thing. Guess what? Even if you're Eevee, you want to know how you get to Vaporeon? You need the Water Stone. Even if you're Eevee, you know how to get to Flareon? You need the Fire Stone. To get Jolteon, you need the Lightning Stone. But I want to be Espeon. Okay, oh, you want to be Espeon. You know how you get to be Espeon? You need 255 friendship points. You need someone to care about you, to invest in you, and then love you up in the sunlight. You still need a trainer. But I want to be Umbreon. Oh, you want to be Umbreon? Guess what? You still need 255 friendship points. You still need to level up at night. You can't get there by yourself. Yeah, you might be special. Some of you guys, guess what? Some of you guys are Pikachu. You're the mascot of Pokemon. But guess what? You're not the only Pikachu. You're not the only Pikachu in the world. But guess what? If I catch you, you're my Pikachu. And if you want to be Raichu, you need my Thunderstone. Some of you guys might be Pikachu. You might be Pikachu out in the Viridian Forest, but guess what? You're not the only one. You're not. Sure, I missed you. I can go find another Pikachu. Might take me some time. I can find another one. But guess what? If I caught you, you're my Pikachu. And so many of you ladies don't understand that. You don't respect being loved and being cared for. If I pick you out of everyone else, I could have been with any other woman. I could have approached any other woman. I approached you. I could have given all of my time, all my investment, all my love, all my wisdom to someone else. I picked you. I wanted to be with you. It is not humbling to be with someone that actually cares about you. Someone that's actually trying. You should value that. You should value someone caring about you. You should value someone loving you. It's nonsense. So many women out here, you think you're special. You think you're better than other people. You're not Reshiram. You're not Zekrom. You guys think you're Groundon and Kyogre. You're not. You got women out here thinking that they're Rayquaza, out flying above all of us in the atmosphere. You're not Rayquaza. You're Caterpie. You just have the same color scheme. Guys, it is not humbling to be with a man that cares about you. You guys gotta get off this nonsensical pedestal and understand that there are more important things of getting the guy you want, this special, amazing, high value guy. Stop it. If someone cares about you, appreciate that. If someone loves you and they care about you, appreciate that. You don't need to be super special, amazing to be with someone that cares about you. In the same way that you're Pidgey, in the same way you're Eevee, in the same way you're Pikachu, that guy, he's just some guy. He's not that special. But he picked you, and he cares about you, and he loves you. So appreciate it. So hopefully, you guys got something out of this silly video. And if you did, man, go ahead and click the like button. Yeah, shoot. Go and click the subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below. And as always, you guys have yourselves a great day. See you cool cats soon. Adios.